Hey guys, Jake Nicolle here. It's the month of July, which means we're gonna take a look at June's market stats and we're gonna analyze what the trends are and what we're learning. So jumping right in, we can see that for the month of June, the average purchase price in the GTA, all the way from Mississauga down through Burlington, Hamilton, all the way into the entire Niagara region is sitting at $821,000 and some change. Now, that is about a 1.7% increase from the month of May. So sales are up in terms of the sale price, but what about the number of new listings hitting the market? Well, we can see there's actually a slight decline, but it's very kind of flat from May to June in terms of the number of new listings. And you'll notice, if we look historically, we actually notice that typically anytime kind of onward from June, May, June, you'll see that we are declining in the number of new listings hitting the market. Why is that the case? I'll tell you. It's because June rolls around and everybody starts getting into summer mode. They're like, we got travel plans, we're gonna go to the cottage with the kids. Maybe we don't wanna be listing the house for sale right now. So here's what that means for us. If we look at the number of homes for sale, we're gonna see it kind of flatten out and calm down and decline heading into Q4. So we're in quarter three. We've got these months right here where the market's gonna start to flatten out a little bit, July, August, September, and then October, November, December, we're gonna see sales slow down even more. So what does this mean for you? Well, let's look at a couple more things before I tell you what I think you should be doing in the market right now. If we look at sales, we can see that actual sales happening is also slowing down. So just to recap, sales prices have gone up a little bit. The number of listings is decreasing. The number of homes for sale is nice and high right now, but it's gonna flatten out over the summer. And the number of sales actually happening is slowing down. So it kind of makes sense. There's less new houses hitting the market, which means there's gonna be less sales because there's less inventory going up. And then we're also seeing days on market kind of flatlining around 24 days on average, which is the exact same as last month. Here's my takeaway. Over the summer months, if you're thinking about selling, what happens is there's generally gonna be slightly less competition because there's less buyers typically in the market, so sellers are a little bit more apprehensive. Do I wanna list my home now? Do I wanna wait until next spring? Here's the truth though, the best strategy when it comes to selling can work in any kind of market situation. I think right now, the bigger thing for you to be thinking about, setting these little trends in the market month by month aside for a second, you wanna be thinking about the economy at large. And what I mean by that is interest rates have continued to go up little by little. So with the latest announcement that interest rates are continuing to go up a little bit more, what I want to encourage you to think about is, what about all the buyers that have pre-approvals from 60 days ago and they need to close in the next 30 days on a house? They need to close on it in order to lock in that pre-approval. What about the people that 30 days ago have 2 months to make sure they use that lower pre-approved mortgage rate that they had before they need to sign up at their mortgage at a higher interest rate? That's gonna influence their behavior. So I actually think we're going to see a push of buyers heading into the summer that are all trying to use up their pre-approvals to make sure that they don't have to lock in at an even higher interest rate. And with that being the case, I think we'll see them competing over the slightly lower inventory. So I think it's a great time to be a seller. If you're a buyer, this is what I would personally do. I would really take my time to make sure that I know, when is my pre-approval expiring? Do I need to buy within a certain time frame? And if I do, I might want to encourage you to consider really looking around and making sure that you don't make a rush decision while trying to make a decision that works for your timing. I'll tell you my story personally. I made a decision to buy a house. I'm very happy with the way it all turned out, but I noticed that as I waited, the market pressure was kind of building in this season, and I bought going back to about April of this year. So my encouragement for you would be, as the market trends are happening, if you're a buyer right now, make sure that you give yourself space to slow down, not get too emotionally wrapped up in any kind of bidding war at the moment, but make a logical decision that works for you. And remember, if you're buying for the next 5 to 10 years, these subtle differences in prices and market movements of like 1%, even 5%, doesn't make a massive difference over the next half decade or a full decade. So you're fine. Make long-term decisions, slow your roll a little bit, make sure you take your time and make a good purchase decision. I think if you're a seller, you've got a great time to get into the market. Know that you might have to wait a little bit longer on the market, but that's okay. You're still gonna get a good price. The market's still up and it's still doing really well. So there's a really quick breakdown of what's going on month over month. Recap is that sales prices up a little bit. The number of new listings is kind of flat and it's gonna go down as we head into the winter months. Same thing as the actual number of homes that are for sale, and sales are coming down a little bit, which they're gonna come down for the rest of the year. If you guys like this video and you're enjoying these market trends, we do this every single month. So you can hit subscribe down below, you can smash that like button so you get more of our great content and let your friends know about it. And most important thing you can do is go to my website, jakenicolle.com. You can click anywhere. There's lots of places for you to enter in your email address and get our monthly newsletter. We do these videos, we put them out every month, but we also give you guys all kinds of other great insights about the market and about whether you should be buying, selling, upsizing, downsizing, pulling cash out of the market in this current market cycle. And I look forward to walking you guys through that. My name's Jake Nicolle. Looking forward to helping you find your dream house or sell your home. Cheers.